I was channeling somebody that terrifies me, somebody who's completely unpredictable and who gaslights all the time. And it's really liberating to play somebody that you can't relate to, but you want to desperately feel that kind of power.
If everything goes well, I hope we're going to do the second part of The Housemaid. Why not? I mean, it would be a dream.
Yeah, it would be. I'd be very happy to. Yeah. So if people have to show up and make it a hit, then we can do it.
Amanda, happy birthday.
Thank you.
So I'm going to start with you. In February, you were here in Toronto, and we spoke about Long Bright River. And then you said that Nina, and I'm going to quote you, was the most fun you've ever had. So what did you love most about living in her fabulous chaos and doing this all while Sydney, with her amazing, gorgeous eyes, you know,
yeah, I know,
is interacting with you?
It's well, they at the very beginning, there's two different characters, so we needed to show the difference between them, and Paul Feig just let me go wild. I was channeling somebody that terrifies me, somebody who's completely unpredictable and who gaslights all the time. And it's really liberating to play somebody that you can't relate to, but you want to desperately feel that kind of power. I'm a little bit back-footed in life. I mean, not in the worst way, but I'm getting better. So to play someone so front-footed as Nina, especially in the beginning, it was a joy.
Well, it was a joy to watch you both. Yeah, just thrilling. Sydney, I'm really into Millie's vibe, her, well-loved leather coat. Yeah, Millie's a girly. She just wants a fresh start. Mm-hmm. She wants to love Nina, but there's kind of some trust issues, obviously. But in real life, what do you love about Amanda, and what do you love and trust about Amanda?
Oh my gosh. I mean, there is an endless list I could go off on. First of all, Amanda is funny. She's kind. She lights up a room whenever she's in it. She has such a great group of friends, and I always feel like your friends tell a lot about the person, and she surrounds herself with really good people. She's a hard worker. You show up to set, you know your lines, you have a good time.
But there's things like we can appreciate that in each other because we're so similar.
Yeah.
I mean, we really love our job.
She's a good listener.
Yeah. Oh, good. Thank you.
She's a really good friend. She's a really good girlfriend.
This was a dream. Thanks.
Yeah. No, thank you.
So great.
Yeah, it is nice to also be able to talk about this movie. Even though it's a lot, it's still like the pride. And like we had a great time working on it. So it's good to put this out together.
I couldn't imagine doing it with anyone else.
I know. Me either.
Amanda, your voice is top tier. Les Mis, we think about Sydney's favorite movie, Mamma Mia. And in The Housemaid, you are belting out Kelly Clarkson's iconic song, Since You've Been Gone. So in real life, what is your go-to rock-out song?
I actually love Kelly Clarkson's I Forgive You because it's one of my daughter's first favorite songs. And then we'd be dancing in we have like a little dance studio in our house in LA, and like we would just dance and rock out to that song. And now it's just like 500. And I would walk 500 miles. It's classic. Makes you feel good.
Congratulations on 2 epic projects with Paul.
Thank you.
I read that you were surprised when you actually conjured up this role and by reading the book early. So what happened, and what are you manifesting for project number 3 with Paul?
That's a good question, actually.
I like that. Yeah.
Well, it was a particular situation because around 1 month and a half before I got the offer for The Housemaid, my manager called me and it was like, listen, there is this book called The Housemaid, and you should read it because it might be a beautiful story to do. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna read it. Why not? Then I didn't really had the time to read that book because I was on set shooting something else. And after 1 month and a half, Paul called me and was like, hey, Mickey, there's a script. I'm doing this film. I really want you to do that. And I was like, yeah, Paul, I mean, I love you. Let's go. Let's do it. And this is how I got into this beautiful project. To answer to your next question is like, I hope like if everything goes well, I hope we're gonna do the second part of The Housemaid. Why not? I mean, it would be a dream.
Yeah,
Why
it would
not?
be.
Yeah.
I'd be very happy to.
Yeah.
So if people have to show up and make it a hit, then we can do it.
And by the way, if there's no it's not gonna be The Housemaid. It's gonna be, I don't know, something else with Paul. With Paul.
The gardener.
I got you.
Exactly. That's right.
Paul, you said in the press notes that you drew suspenseful inspiration from the late, great Alfred Hitchcock. So, like Hitchcock, I noticed that you have a cameo when Sydney's character, Millie, is she's watching TV. So how fun was it to add that Easter egg for viewers and book talkers?
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous that I do that, but I over the years have, in most of my movies, will try to do some little cameo just because I was an actor for years, so you can't take the ham out of the sandwich. But this one was, I kind of don't enjoy kind of getting in front of the camera when I'm directing anymore, so we had this TV montage. I was like, you know what, I'm going to put in from the very first movie I directed. I had a little scene in that I did.
So cool, actually.
Yeah.
So cool.
So you got to see me without white hair and much younger. So there you go.
So cool. The next time we need it a little bit longer.
There you go. Well, you know, do you though?
Well, I find Paul's white hair very attractive.
Wow,
by the way. I'm
you.
so
Yeah.
sorry to say that.
Absolutely.
I got you.
He's my guy.
Michele, Enzo is a book talk favorite. Years ago, you went from having 4,000 to 2.3 million Instagram followers literally overnight. So how are you processing having even more eyes on your work?
Look, that happened like around like 6 years ago when when 365 Days came out on Netflix, and it was kind of like kind of stressful for me because passing it overnight from like 4,000 whatever till like 2.3 million followers was kind of wait a second, it's a little bit too much. But today I just focus on on myself because I'm just focusing on work. Yeah. So when you focus on work, you have no time to pay attention to things that are distracting you. Because I'm being an actor, and I always wanted to be an actor. So for me, this is the most important thing: is to keep working on beautiful films, beautiful projects, incredible directors. For example, like Paul. And I feel blessed because this is, for example, as you said right before, the second project, on like with Paul for me is a blessing, So I keep it as it is, Don't really think about it.
He's a good guy. He's so much fun to work with. We just have a great time.
I appreciate it.
Love this guy.
I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had a great time watching it. Congratulations, and thanks for chatting with Etalk today.
Thank you.